Looksmaxxing is the bare minimum. And then after that, you realize that there's a whole world ahead of you of socializing and confidence, how to talk, body language. And you realize that all these hours you spent on skincare and working your body, and you still can't talk to a bitch. Hey guys, in this video I'm going to talk about how Looksmaxxing, as we've seen the trend rise, is literally the bare minimum for a guy. You know, with this whole trend of Looksmaxxing, you've seen all these videos and all these guys posting stuff like how to get a jawline, how to get a six-pack, how to fucking get, what's that shit, positive cantle tilt. How do you get the fucking police outside? Make it seem like it's like once you get all this stuff, you know, you have great hair, great skin, great jawline, that magically your life's going to improve. But what I'm telling you today is this is literally the bare minimum. This is level 1. This is the first step. You need to look good for everything else to fit in place. It's not like, you know, you watch these videos, you're like, oh, once I get that jawline, once I get that positive cantle tilt, once I get those hollow cheeks, that my crush is going to fuck me. No, that's not how this works. Your crush is going to notice you and be like, oh shit, there's a guy called Alan that exists. Damn, never knew. You're invisible before. But now that you look good, she notices you. That's what I'm telling you. Looksmaxxing is just the beginning. And to start this whole rant off, I want to start with this. You need to remember that your looks is a manifestation of how you feel and how you are as a person. A manifestation of your mental health. If your mental health is shit, it's going to reflect in your looks. That's why you see all these like depressed people and they look so oily and greasy and fucking, they look terrible. They got long hair, they don't care about their hair, the skin looks shit, they look oily. You're like, damn, get away from me. Okay, maybe not that mean, but that's what I'm saying. Your looks is the manifestation of how you think or how you're feeling. Have you ever noticed that anytime you're at your lowest, you're like, ah, damn, I'm not going to do my skincare. Or you even forget to shower sometimes. But when you're the most productive, you're going to your training, you're going gym, you're doing all this stuff. When that is the case, you're like, damn, let me do my skincare, let me do that. Like, it doesn't really make sense because if you're the most productive, you should be forgetting to do your skincare, do your shower or, I don't know, whatever micro things you do. I don't know, scrape your tongue, what the fuck. But the thing you realize is that if you're very bad, if you're very mentally ill, you know, you're not very happy with life, then you'll forget, you won't be asked. And that literally shows in your skin. That's kind of why girls are attracted to handsome guys, because when you look good and your skincare is good and everything's good, you know, your hair is good, you got muscles and everything, they know your life is put together because you got time to work on this thing, and that should be extra. And in this video, I'm basically going to tell you how to achieve this in a very brief way. And if you want to hear a more in-depth version of all these points, just let me know. So we're going to start with your hair. How do you improve your hair in terms of hairstyle? Number 1, there are a few face shapes. I think off the top of my head, there's square, circle, diamond, heart. Basically, find what head shape or face shape you have, and then find an actor with the same face shape and the same hair texture as you. So, for example, with me, I've got thick, curly hair. And I think I've got a mix between a diamond and an oval shape. That's kind of my face shape. So I'll find an actor with those same features and then find a period in their life when they had good hair, and I'll copy that. There you go. No need to go to barber and spending a stupid amount of money for the barber to do the exact same thing. Just do this. Next, your skincare. Your skin. Your skin is based off your diet. So if your diet is not good, no amount of CeraVe, fucking silic acid, no amount of, you know, peeling the epidermis of your skin is gonna save you. Your skin is the biggest organ in your body. And that is usually the first sign of bad health. If you're eating shit, your skin will show it. And the thing is, I know there's going to be some of you motherfuckers out there saying, well, there's a kid in my school and all he eats is McDonald's and his skin is clear. Bro, tell that motherfucker to take off his shirt and see his back acne. Because if acne doesn't appear on your face, it will appear on your back or anywhere on your body. And also, the thing is, since everyone's diet is so bad, no one knows what good skin actually looks like. People think that good skin is just having no pimples. No. Good skin is like even skin tone, your shit is not greasy, and it just looks clear and smooth. People usually say, oh, I've got greasy skin type. You don't have fucking greasy skin. You just eat like shit. You eat shit. That's the bottom line. What should you be avoiding to get good skin? Number one, you should not be eating extra sugar. The only sugar you should be consuming is the sugar in your food. And obviously take that with moderation, because your food shouldn't contain a lot of sugar anyway. But what I'm trying to say is you shouldn't be eating like chocolates, Haribos, any of this stuff. You shouldn't be eating it extra. You're not like 10 years old anymore. You're like, oh, I want to have a chocolate. Bro, you're a fucking adult. Go buy a steak. Go buy some rice. Eat that. Okay? I don't want anyone saying, oh, technically rice is sugar. Shut the fuck up. It's a healthy sugar. But the thing people don't realize is that sugar is insanely bad for you. It literally causes inflammation in your body. The inflammation it causes in your body, what would normally be a recovery of 3 days if you go gym, will take a week. Because your body is now dealing with inflammation from the sugar and the soreness and the damage, the micro tears you've done at the gym. And not only that, the sugar literally bloats your face. And is literally calorie dense. So if you're trying to lose weight and you're literally 1 bar of chocolate, it's probably the same calories as like 2 plates of rice and chicken. Why would you eat that 1 bar of chocolate when you can eat 3 plates of rice and chicken and feel just as full up? Because after that 1 bar of chocolate, you'll be like, yo, I'm going to eat more. So avoid sugar. Second of all, what's that black guy on fucking Reels? The guy says everything's shit. He's completely right. You shouldn't be eating processed foods. And what is processed foods? It's just extra shit they add to your food. Mainly seed oils. Seed oils are insanely bad. Similar to sugar, they just cause inflammation in your body. Your body doesn't know what to do with these oils in your body. Like when you eat McDonald's, your body's like, what the fuck did you put in my body? That's why it takes time to digest and you feel like shit afterwards. You don't want to do any work, And the thing people don't actually realize is that the way you age is actually the food you eat. So if you're eating shit food, your body's just literally spending the whole day digesting that shit food. Especially when it's unedible, like fucking seed oils. So avoid eating seed oils because it makes your skin look bad. It makes you look fucking greasy. It prevents recovery. If you're an athlete, if you play like basketball or anything, you shouldn't be eating sugar. And should avoid eating seed oils as much as possible. Okay, that's my right little fucking skincare and sugar. Next, you should be working out. What do I mean by that? You should be working out at least 3 times a week. Moderate intensity. I don't mean going to the gym and moving your arm up and down with a 1 kilogram dumbbell. I mean actually going in there and stressing your muscle. Obviously, going gym and doing something light is better than doing nothing, but you should be doing some kind of moderate stress. And the thing people don't realize is that your body is also, it takes space. It takes space in your environment. And a lot of girls like strong guys, so you should be working out. And not only that working out is also good for your mental health. And why is that? Here's the thing no one actually realizes why all these gym guys are so happy. Is because when that hour and a half, hour or 30 minutes you're in the gym, putting your body through hell. You're putting your body in an uncomfortable situation for 30 an hour, however long you do it for. And then when you leave the gym, everything feels better because you've gone through hell. So now your dopamine goes from below average to above average. You can literally be happy just sitting on the couch because you've literally fucking destroyed your chest or destroyed your legs. To be mentally healthy, you need to stress out your central nervous system somehow. You need to do some kind of moderate activity. What do you think your ancestors just sat in their rooms all day? No, they were out hunting, they were out farming, they were outside in the sunlight. They were outside doing some kind of work, sweat by the brow, as the Bible says. That's what you have to do. Girls like broad shoulders. The same way if you ask any guy, what kind of girls do you like? What kind of body type do you like? Every guy will draw an 8. They like 8 figures. Big titties, big back. That's what they like. And the thing is, if you ask a guy what he likes, not a guy, but if you ask a girl what she likes, she'll tell you, I like broad shoulders and skinny waist. And what is that? A reverse triangle. So when you go to gym, you want to focus on your chest, and your shoulders. But ideally do a push-pull legs and you'll be completely fine. 3 times a week. Okay guys, so that's been my summary on Looksmaxxing. If you want more detail on the stuff I said, just comment below what you want and I'll make a whole video dedicated. But this is my thought on the whole Looksmaxxing trend. Remember guys, this is just level 1. Like getting good looks, just level 1. There's literally hundreds of guys that are so attractive, but girls don't pay attention to them because it's not just all about looks. It's about personality, it's about confidence, it's about your presence in any social situation. You need to remember that your looks is just, you're making yourself visible to the girl. The reality is, if you're like a 4 out of 10, 5 out of 10, the reality is that she doesn't know you exist, you know? And nowadays, with social media, it's all been so skewed because girls now have literally like hours of TikToks and reels, like hours of edits of guys, you know, like these supermodels, guys whose job is just to look attractive. And they now think that, okay, now the guy I date must look like this. When the guy she's literally fucking creaming over is like a 5 or 2% guy. So that's why nowadays the whole like dating scene is so fucked, because every girl thinks she deserves like this 1% guy who just like, you know, he was genetically blessed with everything. Hollow cheeks, perfect jawline, fast metabolism, you know, fucking full head of hair. And to be fair, you can't really blame them because equally your feed probably is just as gross, you know? You've got fucking like hours of TikToks and reels of just girls shaking their booty. And you think that you deserve a girl like that too. That's why you can't really blame them, but you should be looking good. I think about it this way. Only like 15, 20 years ago, the only people you knew, the only attractive people you were exposed to were the people in your village or the people in your town or the people in your city. You didn't know any other attractive people apart from people in magazines or TV. If there was a guy who was a 7 out of 10, he would be the most attractive guy probably the most attractive guy in the city. Or if there was a girl who was like a 6 out of 10 or 7 out of 10, she was the most attractive girl in the city, you know? You appreciated beauty and uniqueness. But nowadays, since everything's getting standardized by the whole like modeling industry, sadly, you need to kind of adapt, you know? You can't just be rinky-dinky anymore. You can't just be like fucking like a League of Legends player and not caring about your appearance. You know, that's why it's important. That's why my point of Looksmaxxing is the bare minimum. And then after that, you realize that there's a whole world ahead of you of socializing and confidence, how to talk, body language. And you realize that all these hours you spent on skincare and working your body, and you still can't talk to a bitch.